It's very important to document your dreams. You know, and when you document your dreams, it's important because you want to know what's going on in your head, right? In a dream, you notice how you wake up and the dream is very vague, and for you to remember your dream, you would have to write it down upon waking. You can't go to the bathroom and do a bunch of, because it's like you'll just more likely forget it and not remember it because you decided to do something in between the fact that you just woke up to the fact that you went to the bathroom. You didn't just document your dreams. You know what's funny? Let's say upon waking, you don't remember your dream. It's a little vague. The funny thing here is that if you pick up a pen and paper, just that action cues your subconscious that you want this memory to come to you. Because you know when you forget something, you're like, oh, it's going to come to me. So it'll come to you. Everything can come to you. But it comes to you. That's why somebody asked me about, you know, visualization. Do you leave your now moment to visualize? But that's the wrong way to do it, because if you're visualizing, thinking about a future, then you left your now moment. See, the whole point is to bring that reality into your now moment and use these senses to make it look like as if it's happening now. You trick your body, you trick your mind into thinking that it's happening now, because your body don't know the difference between a real or a fake experience. Same shit with shadow work. When you do shadow work, you don't dwell on the past. You don't go to the past. You bring the past to you. And you process it in the current moment, in the current state of being and mentalities that you're in. You process it and you integrate it. And one way or another, you work it out so that you can move forward and evolve from that situation, so it no longer becomes a fucking trigger. But anyway, you document your dreams. A lot of people start to ask themselves, why did I dream about this? And the whole thing is that there's dream books, and you can look on Google that'll universally give you answers on as to what a dream actually means. So you can go by that. Or if you know that everything in the dream, people, places, and things in the dream are all about you. Everything is about you. So if you want to know what certain things in the dream actually fucking meant, all you have to do is just say, how did I feel in the dream? Did I feel good? Did I feel bad? Did I feel sluggish? Because there's times where you can't even, like, you try to run in the dream and you can't even run. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you got, like your legs are fucking like slow and you can't move. All that means something. Do you feel light? Do you feel high? Do you feel happy? Do you feel sad? Do you feel scared? Do you feel anxious? All these things is what you pay attention to first, because it's about you. And then the people, places, and things and scenarios that's happening in the dream, you will start to know what those things actually mean to you based on you knowing how you felt in the dream first. Because it really doesn't matter unless you know how you felt about it. So then you start to actually, it kind of like opens a valve for you to know exactly what those things actually mean symbolically. Because everything is symbolism. Because you could dream about actors, but what do you feel about that actor? What do you feel about that actor in this waking dreamlike state that we're in right now? What do you feel about that actor? Do you hate that actor? Do you like that actor? Do you look up to that actor? And he's in your dream. What does it mean? But how did you feel about the scenario and situation that played out in your dream? You know what I'm saying? So that's why right now, even in this waking state that I made, that I'm talking about, even when I made a video about shadow work and all this shit, what I spoke about, what people of color or like white people or anything means to me, is what it means to me, is how I symbolically see it. And what it means to me, how it makes me feel. And then I put it on camera. You hear what I'm saying? And these are more like a document for me. But everything here is symbols. Symbols to me. The only reason they mean something to you is because collectively we put a name and a title and something to it with the fucking language form in order for us to be able to categorize it as that. Nothing but fucking spells. But on a deeper level, what does it mean to me because of how I feel about it? What do I feel about it? And then I gotta go back, right? Well, I don't go back. I bring the back to me. Was it programmed in my head that way? Let's say, for example, I feel a certain way about certain people or about certain things, scenarios, and situations. Let's say even the way I think now. All right? Is it because of things I saw in my life when I was younger, videos I may have watched on YouTube as I was becoming conscious, quote unquote, or spiritual? Is this why I feel this way towards certain things? Is it because I was influenced by certain YouTubers that I looked up to? Where in actuality, why would I look up to a YouTuber? Because they have more followers? Is that why you would look up to a YouTuber? These YouTubers are nothing but a version of you, and they're not teaching you anything. They're helping you realize something that you already know. You get what I'm saying? Now, all the people that follow these YouTubers, let's say if they have money or whatnot, okay, it's all a fucking illusion that if you felt like it, you can actually have it yourself. But it's not for you to say, I wish I had that. You know what I'm saying? It's just to say, this is a possibility of a channel that I can open for me to actually be in a position where I can attract whatever it is that I want. I don't even know where I was going with that, but it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? 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 See, I like what I do right now, like making videos, and I enjoy being able to express myself and say what I want. And see, I want to make sure you understand this. I'm not indoctrinating people into my thoughts and my way of thinking, just like you shouldn't be by anybody else. However, I listen to videos and I position myself as a student so that I can get something out of it. If I sit there for entertainment purposes, or if I sit there to fucking be a troll, I'm getting nothing out of it. I'm wasting my own time. And you are time. The time is connected to the heart space. Your heart rate frequency, if it's in tune with nature, it'll beat the same way a clock beats. Because clock, of course, it's basically measuring the cycles of the day. It's because it's actually in tune with nature. So if your heart rate frequency is too fast because you're stressed out or anxious or fearful, or you're always pissed off, let's say, then it's going to speed up. And when you speed things up, for example, there could be pros and cons to it. You can actually age faster, or if, let's say, when you are meditating or when you are a little bit more in a calm state, then your heart rate frequency slows down, doesn't it? So that's anti-aging. But then you speed other things up. You know what I'm saying? So you could actually speed time, but then you are slowing yourself down in that aspect. So you come back out of that time loop and you're younger. Ain't that some shit, huh? But that's all I have for this video. We'll talk soon.